Once upon a time, and in the crack house. For a minute of your time, I would like to share with you a story that I would like to call The Bread of Life. Subtitle From Zeros to Heroes. Oh, things that got tough around the crack house. Got very little money and no drugs. I look at my dirty partner, he look at me, and we motion to each other to let's get it. It's time to get up off our ass and go get some cash. Oh, he had old raggedy ass car. And often we got in the car and we just branch out and wherever the car would take us, that's where we ended up at. So we decided to go out there and take off, had very little money, just enough money for gas. We gonna hustle down the highway somewhere. Oh, we get hundreds of miles away from Jackson, Mississippi. We get to another big old city that's hundreds and hundreds of miles away. Not gonna disclose the location, but we was there. And then when we pulled off the highway there, because the car started acting up, it totally broke down on us. So we out there in the heat with the hood up, and we about to pop gun. We been to pop gang. We gonna see can we get people to stop and help us, and we gonna swindle. We gonna lie. We gonna tell half truths. That's what we was doing anyway. We was thieving and conniving, talking people out their money. You know what I'm talking about? All of a sudden, we look across the way there past some apartments and we see a grocery store. So we decide that we're gonna walk up to the grocery store and stand in front of the grocery store, this big old nice grocery store, and we gonna ask people when they come out. We gonna lie to them. We gonna do we tell half truths, and we gonna try to get more than what they willing to give out of. You know they gonna fill us up. That's what we're looking for. We on the grind. That's what we left Jackson, Mississippi for, to get out there on that highway and put in some work, man, and come back with a bankroll. You hear me? Oh, we get up to the grocery store, and there's another fella standing there in front of the grocery store with a sign, holding up a sign, asking for change. We didn't know him, and he didn't know us. So we stayed away from him, and he stayed away from us. We was on one side of the door, he was on the other side of the door. As people would exit the grocery store, we would stop them and ask them for change. Ask them, we'll explain to them what's really happened to us, and we'll put a little extra lie type of twist on it to try to get more out of them. Oh, me and my dirty partner, we were good at this. You hear me? All of a sudden, the winds got high. They was kind of high anyway. The weather wasn't bad. It was a nice, bright, sunny day, but the winds were unusually high. And all of a sudden, like I said, they got higher. They got stronger. We didn't know what was going on with that. You hear me? All of a sudden, man, this lady comes out of the grocery store. Her and her baby. The baby looked like the baby was 2 or 3, maybe 4 years old, was holding on to the bottom of the basket, walking. The basket was aiding the baby, assisting the baby in holding up its balance so she could walk. The lady had a loaf of bread sitting on the top of the rest of her groceries. And all of a sudden when she come out, before we could ask her, the winds came through and took that loaf of bread and flew it across the parking lot. Oh, she let go of the basket, forgot about the baby, and was chasing after the bread. My bread, my bread. She was gone. Oh, but glory. Over in the basket, she left her purse sitting there. I look at my partner. He look at me. By the time we look back around, the other dude that was standing there done grabbed this woman's purse and done took off. Oh, we some Mississippi boys. See, we believe we had the grand thing going on. We participated in pure evil. You hear me? But there was one golden rule that you do not violate. Do not fuck over the women and the children. Oh, we took off. We took off behind this man. Oh, we in hot pursuit. My dirty partner, he was way faster than I was. And that, boy, listen, I was faster than a motherfucker. You hear me? But my dirty partner was running skin off a rabbit. You hear me? My dirty partner get up on him and trip him. He fall and stumble. Next thing you know, I jump up on him like a leopard. You hear me? We getting the ones and twos, ones and twos, ones and twos. Every time I hit him, he fall out. My partner hit him, he wake up. You hear me? We snatched that purse from him. And we run back down to the store. We found that lady who was standing there crying and in despair, in disbelief. You hear me? We were angels that day, from zeros to heroes. We gave that woman her purse, and to our blessings, this was a rich woman who owned quite a few businesses out there in the place that we was. And she blessed us with $1,000 apiece, and we got back home. Once upon a time, and in the crack house, the bread of life.